With several stops left on her nationwide book tour, Vice President Kamala Harris continues to use California Highway Patrol officers as her personal security. Multiple sources unauthorized to speak publicly about security matters told KCRA3 she has dozens of officers that have been traveling with her for nearly 6 months and counting. Governor Gavin Newsom's office, which ultimately approved the protection, said it does not comment on security arrangements. State officials won't provide specifics or say how much it's costing. Sources tell us there are still credible threats against her.
Do you have a sense of how much this could be costing taxpayers?
All I know is it's a lot. It is a significant amount of money.
Retired California Highway Patrol officer and Republican Assemblyman Tom Lackey said state law allows for her protection because she served as California's Attorney General.
We're living in kind of an unstable environment right now. And so it's really hard to predict circumstances and people's behavior. And so she deserves that kind of protection. But where the slippery slope starts to show up is the personal gain aspect, right? When someone's making an opportunity to make money, should they be provided that same protection at taxpayer expense?
Adjunct McGeorge School of Law professor and longtime California lobbyist Chris McCaley said former state elected officials don't typically get this kind of protection, including former governors.
I think folks have to examine the precedent being set, but when it comes to is it the right thing to do, yes, but how much it is costing taxpayers, that they should know.
Former vice presidents under law typically get 6 months of federal protection once they're out of office. Before leaving office, President Joe Biden quietly extended Harris's protection to July of 2026. A source in the Trump administration told us instead they allowed an extra 3 months for Vice President Kamala Harris before cutting that off in September. I asked her spokesperson about the costs associated with all of the travel for those dozens of officers and if she's reimbursing the state for any of these expenses with the money she's making on that book tour. We are still waiting for a response.
I don't understand how somebody say, hey, I'm trying to make millions of dollars on this book tour. Now, everyday people who are already getting hit with mileage tax, gas tax, tax increase. Y'all shouldn't even know how much motherfucking money I'm spending. Y'all can't control me even spending it because I'm sure y'all would say, no, that sounds ridiculous. Shit is diabolical.